So we're starting with the Daily Nation in Uganda.
All right, the Daily Nation is all about the election coming up. It says here, politics. As the leaders met in the city, their rival, DP Ruto, was out campaigning in Nakuru. It says here, rally plus Oka, that's what it says, making of a grand coalition. Now, with the writer that says, unite or perish, that's on page 4. Now you can see the different people here all campaigning, from Kalunzo Musyoka with his comments to Rally Odinga and so many other important stakeholders in that party. There's more on that from the Daily Nation this morning. Away with KCPE, in with grade 6 transition report. That's what that says, looking at the back page of the paper. Now also the last one here, debt pain. Well, if you want a loan, you need to wait and read the fine print. I'm guessing that's the terms and conditions to receiving a loan. But more on that from the Daily Nation this morning.
Let's move to the next paper. Which is it? Would it be Nigeria? Would it be South Africa? Let's move on to our next paper this morning, and it takes us to Nigeria with the Daily Trust. Finally, so this one talks about bandits occupy Kaduna Abuja Road and operate for 4 days. It says the writer talks about sack more Niger communities, torch farmlands in Zamfara, really shocking, and 8 victims rescued. Police neutralized the ringleader, and Buhari directs hot chase as military to deploy troops. So there you have it. There's an infographic on the front page of the Daily Trust today about most of the regions in the north and affected by banditry. So it says bandits attacked the Abuja Kaduna Road for 4 days, which has really caused a really huge stir in the country, particularly with images all over social media along that Kaduna Abuja highway route. And also there's a zoom-in infographic about that too. Also at the bottom there, 14 million out of school children potential Boko Haram recruits, says Olusegun Obasanjo, former head of state of Nigeria. And this is really shocking statistics. 14 million out of school children, and many of them, they say, up north. And also at the top right, pro-PDP's missing 11.8 billion naira ex-party chair, tells the EFCC. All of that and more on the Daily Trust front page in Nigeria.
We always have one fund's missing or the other from the pages of the papers. Well, let's move on to the very next paper away from the Daily Trust. Now, which will it be? Are we looking at the Sowetan paper or are we looking at the Daily Times? Well, we need to move on to the Sowetan paper from South Africa this morning, and it's all about Kabelo. He's trending right now, and he's coming out to say, I reached out to her. Now, musician, pastor, and self-confessed abuser says he tried in vain to reach out to his victim. Kwaito legend faces backlash over anti-gender-based violence campaign. That's what it says here. This is the major story on page 3 of the Sowetan this morning. Also on page 2, COVID variant, I beg your pardon, breaks cover in Gauteng. It says new type highly contagious. That's what it's saying right now. Page 2, that's really scary. But there's more on that from the Sowetan paper this morning.
All right, we can go to another paper in Nigeria, which is the Daily Times, to wrap up the front pages this morning. So there you have it on the front page. There's a picture of the vice president in the middle there. That's Yemi Osibajo at the Nigerian Export Promotion Council meeting between the vice president and the NEPC officials held at the State House in Abuja on Thursday. So there you have it on the front page. The vice president there at that Nigerian Export Promotion Council. Also, insecurity is still heavy on the front page of the Daily Times in Nigeria. It says Buhari orders security agencies to be merciless with highway criminals and says directs them to provide adequate security during Yuletide as people get set for the Christmas celebrations. And there'll be lots to follow in there right here on the Daily Times in Nigeria for that paper.